onions, green chilies, a piece of ginger, 3 to 4 garlic, and potatoes. So I'll be putting 5 potatoes, and the other spices I will be telling you as and when I make the egg and bread pakodas. I'm going to finely chop the onions, chilies, ginger and garlic, and I'll get back to you. Pour in 2 tablespoons of oil. The oil is hot now. I'm going to put half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. This is the chopped onions, green chilies, ginger and garlic. Salt. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Half a teaspoon of pepper powder. Some garam masala. You can put some crushed chilies if you like. You can omit it if you don't like it. Saute. Yes, that's done now. You can put it on slow fire and you can put the potatoes now. It has to be mashed really well, okay? We need to mash it up till it's nicely done. So it's basically potato bhaji we are making. You can make in any forms and keep it ready for what we are going to make the pakodas. We're going to just mix it. Lovely aroma I can get. Just putting some water so that it gets cooked very well. If it's already well cooked, there's no need of putting any water. This has to be cooked a little more. That's why I am putting the water. I'm going to close it, put it on high fire for around 5 minutes. Let's open it. I'm going to mash it now. Mash it well till it becomes nice and pasty. So yeah, it's nicely mashed up and now I'm going to cool it. Put off the flame. I have 5 hard-boiled eggs and I'm going to just take off the shell and I'll be back. Here I've taken 1 cup of chickpea powder or chana atta and I'm going to make a paste out of it with water. So you just have to mix it. All the lumps should get dissolved. How pasty it is. This is how it should be. It's still hot, so we'll just wait for it to cool and I'll be back. So here, just put a whisk and whisk it. All the lumps will get dissolved. Okay, so that's it. So even if this remains, if you make a little bit extra, you can make many things out of the extra batter. And also the potatoes which are mashed up, the extras, you can keep it and make different items out of it. Okay, so you can make parathas, stuffed parathas, you can make so many items, patata vadas. Okay, now these are the hard-boiled eggs and I'm going to take the mashed potatoes in my palm, flatten it, and I'm going to put the egg and wrap it around. So this is how I do it. Just observe it. It's very easy. I'm going to wrap each one and keep it aside. And then later I'll be wrapping it along with the bread. So you will see very soon how I do it. And the rest of the potatoes you can make use of it later on. Now this is how I wrap the bread around the egg and the mashed potatoes. Dip the bread in water, squeeze the water from the bread and immediately wrap around the egg. It's very easy. And once it's wrapped around the egg and the mashed potato, you put it in real hot oil and fry it immediately once it's dipped in the basin flour or the chickpea flour, which we have made a batter and kept. So that's why it's called the bread and egg pakoda. Next, we dip it in the chickpea batter very well, and then you dip it in hot oil and fry it. Deep fry. That is how it goes. Very simple. You can also spread the mashed potatoes in between the bread, dip it in the batter, and deep fry it. You can also put some sliced onions in the batter, coat it with the batter, and fry it. Finally, you can cut the egg pakodas into half. Place it flat onto a griddle or a tawa and sprinkle it with chaat masala and serve it. If you don't have chaat masala, you can also sprinkle it with red chili powder or pepper powder and salt.